What's going on, Legion of Zen? Today we're going to be looking at some PSA returns. There's not a lot of cards in this return, but they are high valued cards, and they're Charizards, so it should be fun. And not only that, in the spirit of what is in here, right, one of these does have a Charizard. As you saw in the thumbnail, it is a shiny Charizard. And in that same spirit, we are going to be opening up a Stow on side box. And the reason we're going to do that is because I'm hoping that this Charizard brings us the luck and we pull another one. I pulled that Charizard out of one of these Stow on side boxes. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into the PSA returns. And for those of you who are interested in the PSA return, you could hang out and watch that. And then if you do want to stick around and watch the opening, you are more than welcome. And for those of you that are interested in the opening, well, I mean, you could definitely stick around for that and watch. So I have not looked at this at all. I don't know. This is still sealed, actually, partially. I haven't looked at this at all. And the only reason I ripped into this is because I did not want to struggle here for about half an hour while I open these boxes. So, as you can see, they are packaged. There's not a lot of cards in here. The first one is going to be right here. As you guys can see, this is a Japanese card, and this card is a really nice card. I love it. And there's 4 of them. They're all the same, but the question is, what grade did we get? Here we go. This is the card right here. Now, this is a 2016. I'm going to lay this down just so I have a little more space, for a little more space to show you guys. So, 2016, these are Japanese XY promo Charizard EXs, and these came from a game art collection. Basically, it's an art book, and these were a promo in that art book. Now, yeah, these were relatively cheap when I bought them. They were in the $30-$35 range as a single card, and quite honestly, I thought that they were very underrated at the time. They didn't start skyrocketing until sometime later after I bought them. In fact, I bought several of them first, and then I went back and bought some more, and they had really only gone up like $10 since that point. So there was a time frame when these were pretty cheap. In fact, I even did a live video saying I was going to send these in, and interestingly enough, I told everyone, hey, you guys should check these cards out. So let's take a look. We have a Gem Mint 10 out of the first one here. So this is pretty awesome. Already a Gem Mint 10. That is nice. That is awesome. That's exactly what you want to see when you send stuff into PSA. Now, I did look at these cards very, very well. I inspected them pretty well, and I do believe that they should all be getting some high grades. Now, you never know. You never know with PSA, you never know with grading companies what they're going to come back as, but you could do your due diligence, just check out the cards and just make sure that they're in as good condition as you can probably get them sent out. So, all right, there's going to be no mystery here that this is also the same card. Let's see how we can do this a little bit better. Now, these are Japanese. Japanese quality is very good. Very, very good. Even an XY promo. In XY, English cards were atrocious. Here we go. We have another Gem Mint 10, guys. So 2 Gem Mint 10s. These are absolutely beautiful. And I am actually going to put probably a couple of these up for sale on my website. My website's going to be linked down in the description. All right, we have another one. And another Gem Mint 10. So we have 3 Gem Mint 10s out of these Charizards. Now, I went through a middleman, the Hydro Pump LLC. They sent these in for me. And they came back relatively quickly because you got to pay a pretty high premium to get them graded, which I don't necessarily like, but that's just the way it goes. If you do want to get your cards graded, you got to do it that way. There's another Gem Mint 10 Charizard, same artwork, beautiful card. So we have 4 Gem Mint 10s. This is fantastic. Now, just to let you guys know, I did send 2 of these, because I have 2 more. I did send 2 of these over to CGC, and those did not come as 10s. Those came in as 9.5s. So, did I maybe send the 2 cards that had some issues over to CGC? Or is their grading a little bit tougher? I believe it is a little bit tougher from what I've seen. So, all right, that was the first box. 4 cards. That is all that was in that first box. This box only has 1 card. And like I mentioned, it is a shiny Charizard. And we're going to take that out right there. Put this down to the bottom. As you guys can see here, 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield Charizard V from Champions Path. Again, that's why we're going to be opening up some Champions Path here. Specifically the box, the type of box that I pulled this card from. And this card came back as a Gem Mint 10. PSA straight up just said, we're going to give you 10s. And I mean, I will take it. I will take it any day of the week. I'll have the values up on the screen for you guys. You guys have probably already seen the values of the other one. I'll have the value up for you guys. Pretty much what they're selling for right now as Gem Mint 10s. And I may even include the PSA 9s just for your knowledge. But this is, I mean, current value right as of right now. Making this video, that could change very quickly, rapidly. It could change. All right, so we've gone through the PSA returns. Now we're going to take a look at the Champions Path box, like I mentioned earlier. Now there's something really interesting in this Champions Path box, the Stow on side in particular. There's a card in here that kind of has a callback to a previous set, which is actually pretty interesting. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about in a moment here. So let's pop this open. And right here, as you guys can see, this Gengar, this is a callback to a previous set. I'm going to put the information up on the screen, but you guys will see that there's a Ghastly in a previous set that has very, very similar artwork. In fact, the forest that Gengar is hanging out in here is the same forest that Ghastly is hanging out in. And it's pretty cool because what they've done is they've basically just gone back and they changed out the Ghastly for Gengar. They changed the forest just a tiny bit, so it looks like maybe he's in a different area of the forest, but the trees are all the same, the flowers are the same, the art style is just slightly different. Beautiful little callback. I thought that was really, really awesome. And so let's move this off to the side. A couple packs here we're going to get into. There's a code card for you guys, and there's some pins here. I'll put these off to the side. So we'll get right into these packs, not going to waste any time. And let's see if these Charizards that are hanging out here can bring us some luck in this opening. Machop, Galarian Obstagoon, and a Scrafty holographic. So that pack not producing anything. Now, the reason why we're opening up this Stow on side box in particular is because I did pull that shiny V, that shiny Charizard V, out of one of these Stow on side boxes. So I thought it would be pretty cool to try again, especially having that Champions Path beautiful card Charizard there to hopefully bring us luck. All right, let's see. So far, nothing in these packs. We are not really having much luck in these, sadly. But let's see what happens. Send a Scorch. Nothing there either. And there's a code. All right, so we're getting holos. Now, remember, there's a holo in every pack unless you get something better. So we'll see if we can pull something better here. These have not been easy to get good cards in. Marnie and another Scrafty. So these have, like I said, they have not been so good. Except for that one that had the Charizard V in it. So, let's see. Last pack magic. Can we get something out of this Stow Onside box? Did I get lucky just that one time with that Stow Onside box? Well, we did pull on Alcremie VMAX. So, there was something in the box. 5 packs and just really one pull. You know, Champion's Path, not the best set out there. There's only 2-3 cards in the set that are, you know, any good, really. Not from a player's perspective, but from a collector's perspective. There's only Charizards. 2 Charizards, and then, you know, the Alcremie and stuff like that. They're okay. They're cool. But the set's not really the best. So sadly, no Charizard luck here. But, hey, we got an Alcremie. And I showed off some really cool returns from PSA. So I hope you enjoyed that. And by the way, if you want to check out a really awesome base set Spanish first edition opening, go check this video out right here. It's really good. Got some pulls out of it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Laters.